They said Omniscience was dead. Were they wrong is the question.
No, you can't. Don't even try.
LBBL says no, they were wrong. All right, so they did not actually ban the card Omniscience. They banned Abuelo's Awakening, which is one of many ways to return Omniscience to the battlefield. It is the cheapest. It is the only way you can do it for 4 mana. But there are other ways. Repair Recharge being the simplest one. 5 mana for a sorcery. Turn Artifact, Enchantment, to Planeswalker, and make a Power Stone. There are other ways too once this rotates. And the rest of the Omniscience deck is still legal. You know, still the Meringue River region plus Whirling Dragonstorm. Draw your whole deck. Do the Oracle of Tragedy thing. You stack your deck and end up with 4 dragons in play and a counterspell in your hand. And this version is a little interesting. It is playing Scroll Shift, which plays well at post sideboard with Overlord of the Mistmoors. You can Scroll Shift your Archaeologist or your Rolling Dragonstorms. And then has 4 Collector's Vault, a card that I am
still a piece of garbage.
I am not a fan of, but is you know, it's a cool enabler, and then the treasure can help offset the higher cost on Repair Recharge. So this is a deck where if you're not ready for it, it can be very, very powerful. And if folks aren't ready for it because of the post ban, this could be a cool way to go. Still dispersal. We will see some big changes with this deck once some of these cards rotate. Repair Recharge rotates and Dispersal rotates, but there are other ways to do similar things. The core of Whirling Dragonstorm, Meringue River Regent, Omniscience, and a way to return it is still there. So, I don't know, just jam it and see how it looks, right? Let's give it a spin and see how it goes. Brought to you by...
Are you ready to elevate your limited game? Introducing Magic the Gathering Arena Limited Stats by Untapped GG to make every draft count. Whether you're a seasoned player or just starting, our meta tier list shows you the best colors to draft and how popular they are, so you know at a glance what colors to pick. Navigate card ratings to discover the strongest bonds, or dive deeper with our advanced view for detailed breakdowns. Ever wonder what it takes to get 7 wins? Explore trophy decks from other players, study winning drafts, and replicate their successes. Victory is just a click away at mtga.untapped.gg. Your path to Mythic starts here.
Are we the baddie? We're gonna find out. That's a fun part of bans. I'm not a big fan of bans in general, but once they ban a deck, folks just love like trying to play the deck post bans, where it goes from being the bad guy to the hero like really, really fast.
Look at your hero.
We're gonna keep this. We have Archive and Vault. Like when they banned Affinity and Standard like 20 years ago, I was like, there was like still an Affinity deck. You didn't have artifact lands, but you would just play like this card called Genesis Chamber that made tokens. It was like this crazy, weird, kooky deck, and everyone loved it. It's just like so funny.
Pointless nostalgia.
Interesting. Honestly, we're gonna bin this because reanimating this is just like fine too. What do you folks think? Is Omni the hero now or still the villain? And of course, if you're studying, my name is Jim, Pro Magic player, commentator, full-time content creator. Hi there, hello, welcome. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, support the content, hit the buttons, do the things, and rock and roll. Nesting Bot in for 1. Speed up. Here's a Warden. Looks like probably just a Boros Convoke deck. We've drawn a land every turn so far, so that's not cool, but whatever. Here's a Vault. We can return turn 4 Overlord. Will that be good enough is the question. Their draw is pretty tame, so here's Novice Inspector. And
Pop quiz, hot shot.
attack for 2, sure. Speed 3. We draw Omniscience. That's pretty good, actually. The problem is we have nothing to do with the Omniscience yet, but all right, I'd like to just draw here and see what we pick up. Just draw. They have not applied a lot of pressure here. Yeah, this is a tame draw. It's kind of weird because they Archaeologist because they chose not to Warden tap. If they have a Raise the Alarm effect, they should just main phased it probably and Warden. So like it's like I guess they could have it, but pretty weird. So we discard Omniscience. We draw an Archaeologist. We're just going to play... I guess I would just Passage here. We'll deck thin. Folks like deck thinning, right? Just going to crack the clue. Yeah, so very fortunate for us that their draw is so poor. Here's land 4. Like, even like creature plus Imidane's Recruiter would, you know, it'd be a decent amount of damage, but not backbreaking. They're just gonna hardcast Case of the Gateway Express. Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
I look like a jackass.
And Deface Gallery, I love this card. Big fan of Deface Gallery. So they're going double Anthem here. It's funny, we could just return the Overlord. I mean, if we don't draw a good spell, like putting Omniscience in play with nothing to do with it, it's kind of sketchy. So, alright, I'll just get a land. We have another land. Jeez. Nice deck thinning, idiot. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna repair recharge the Overlord. This is like not the plan A, but getting back Omniscience right now. We're gonna get back Omniscience. We're gonna cast Archaeologist, and if we miss, we just say go with nothing in play. So I'm just gonna do repair. Yeah, just get back the Overlord. This is certainly not the plan A, but yeah, we're not gonna trust the Archaeologist here. We can just cast it next turn. So, and honestly, Overlord is pretty damn good on this board. It's 3 blockers, and they can't kill it unless they have a very large removal spell, which is kind of unlikely. So, I'm just gonna do the Overlord thing.
Spawn more Overlords.
Kind of weird, but, you know, context is important. We got the Painter Studio here. And they're going to unlock the room. They reveal another studio and a mountain. I'm a huge fan of this card. When I play Convoke, this is one of probably my favorite card in the deck. Gallery number 2. So they can attack for 5, 4, and 4. Not good enough. That is preposterously aggressive. Sure. No otters today. Nope. Alright, kill all your stuff. They get a servo, and, draw another land, but... There's Archaeologist, and we're gonna reveal Land Scroll Shift Archaeologist. That's pretty good. We'll attack, and we'll deal 6. And we're just gonna Sorcerer Speed Scroll Shift on the Overlord. That was a weird attack. Yeah, that was a pretty ambitious attack. I agree. I don't think that was the way to go. But what are you gonna do? Remember the time they had creatures in play? Here comes the Overlord. They can block it if they want to. That would be leaving their friends behind. We'll just Sorcerer Speed this in case they draw like we get lost, something like that. So, yeah, I mean, this is pretty good. Just all this. It's like we're in a post-board game, you know? We just drew the 1-up Overlord. Imidane's trained troops. They are... Opponent's a trooper, folks. They are definitely a trooper. Imagine, like, still playing in this game. Oh, my God. All right. All right. That's better. So, we got 4 copies temporary lockdown for him, which is nice. Maybe in like another Overlord. What kind of hate are we scared of? I'm not a big Vault fan. I'm going to shave a Vault or 2. Vault. I mean, No More Lies is pretty bad against them also. So, I think that Oracle's probably not necessary either. I mean, it's a loot effect. It's a blocker too. Scroll Shift, Beza. Only one Beza in these 75 is a little weird. Meringues, Omnis. I almost want to like shave at Omniscience and be a little less combo-y. We could just lean on Lockdown and maybe Overlords. Get Lost can answer possible Graveyard hate, but so can Temporary Lockdown, so... Archaeologist, Oracle, Dragon Storms... I'll take another Vault. Yeah, I'll take another Vault. Let's try this. Alright. a little fortunate. Our hand was not, like, great that game, but their draw was quite poor. So now we are on the draw. We know what we're playing against. Our hand's pretty good. We got blockers for days. Love that. Love some blockers. How do you win? So a lot of folks get confused when they don't see the battle in these Omniscience decks, right? Because that's like the win condition. The literal best thing you can do to a combo deck, and the thing that made Omniscience so good at the last Pro Tour, was when you're able to remove the shitty cards from your combo deck
Still a piece of
and just play good cards and find a way to win that is like 95% to win or 98% to win rather than 100%. That is a major level up moment for both your combo deck and your deck building in general. Folks just like love to add, like, Torment of Hailfire is a really popular one, you know. Well, we're going to make infinite mana, add this fireball to your deck. Well, like, what if we just, like, had some incidental way to win that was not a fireball that was useful in other situations? So the addition of Roiling Dragonstorm plus Meringue River Regent allows you to play 2 cards that are just good by themselves. And then the combo is you just keep drawing cards till you have 2 River Regents and a Dragonstorm. You play a River Regent, bouncing Dragonstorm and a River Regent. Play both those cards, draw cards, and you just keep looping and draw your entire deck. And you end the turn with 4 Meringue River Regents in play. 4 Meringue River Regents, a counterspell in your hand, and they have no board. And then I'll be able to win the game, you know, 98.999% of the time or whatever. So here's your Prepare Recharge. We're going to Archaeologist here. And there are a lot of lands in this deck. 1/4 blocker is actually pretty good against them, so here's a Novice Inspector. All right, so they got some Junkers in play. We are looking for. Ooh, I like this card. Arabella, Abandoned Doll. Nicole played a lot of Convoke, and when I was helping her with your Convoke deck for the VML, we always had one of this card. It's a nice one. 1/3, attacks and helixes for the number of crappers you have in play. We're just looking for a temporary lockdown, you know?
Anyone home? Yeah.
Hello? It's getting creepy in here. There's a little freaking doll. We draw another land? How many lands are in this deck? There are 24 lands in this deck. All right. I kind of like the blocker here. It's a bit Oracle and Loot. It's not as deep. It doesn't go as deep as the Dragonstorm does, but there's a Meringue River Region, so discard a land, I think. Discard a land. Play an Archive. Omniscience. Vault. Ship that. Alright. We're just looking for Omniscience, Lockdown, just something, anything. They are notably playing Boros Convoke, not Jeskai Convoke, so no counterspells to worry about. Would I say that Runaway Growth with Snowlands, untapping, and some green X mana cards is a good combo for Bronze and Silver Historic? I don't know what Runaway Growth is. What is that? 2 cards left, 2 clues in. Let me see a Night Error. Sure. Runaway Growth. Enchantment. Oh, starting intensity and over enchanted lands tap for mana. Its controller adds additional amount of green. That card seems a little weak for Historic, but alright, so they're gonna attack with 1, 2, so we'll double block one of these, take a bunch. This one good. Man, we actually draw a land, I feel like, every turn of this entire match. Alright. Now we're in a bit more trouble. Arabella's kind of killing us. I guess we're gonna just, like, Coil and Catch end step. This is like, yeah, and just try and spike a thing. Alright, sure. Just gonna say go. We could just die here, you know, like creature Imidane, something like that, but alright. Crack a clue. That's a good start. Whenever your opponent starts early cracking a clue, it's usually like you're like, whew. Oh boy. Here's to Face Gallery. That's a little worse for us, but sure. so here comes the crew. All right, so we're gonna go 10. I think we're just gonna meringue now. I want more information about prevent blocks. All right, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I think we're all rolled up here, folks. Unless that last card is a demystify, so we're just gonna stay alive. All right, here we go. It's time. Whenever it dies, it does things too. Shuffle 4 target cards of mana value for your creator from your graveyard into your library. Didn't know it did that. Sure. You draw and then just we're basically locked up here. Missing here would be extremely difficult. So let's do it.
That's it. I'm going to clown college.
Dragonstorm. And we'll discard a land and a Dragonstorm. And we'll discard a Scroll Shift. Cool. We also bounce our own Archaeologist, so we can also make a bunch of freaking tokens, so another Archaeologist, okay. All my spells are free. All my spells are free. Alright, yeah, that's we're gonna win the game, so there you go. So, alright, that was sweet. Omni still lives. Chat seems pretty emphatic that we are, in fact, the bad guy. Listen, alright? I don't like Omniscience either, folks. I think Omniscience is kind of a dumb magic card. It's kind of the kind of card that will only ever do, you know, stupid, degenerate things. Otherwise, you know, it might as well not exist. So, I agree putting Omniscience in Foundations was we'll say a bold move.
Could have picked a better spot.
You know, but alright, Shadow Backstreet. There's Archaeologist. And we reveal. It's actually no more lies. Sucks to have that card face up, but okay. Deep Cavern Bat. Sure. Little interaction from our opponent here. I played a lot with this card. I just don't think it's a very good card. Alright, goodbye to our dispersal. We draw a land. The question is, do we leave up No More Lies, or we just cast the Vault? We just leave up No More Lies, alright? Just say go. Next year we can leave up Vault and No More Lies, or we could just meringue. I don't want them to take our meringue. I'm just gonna freaking cast this, whatever. It's hard to like leave it up forever, you know? They'll never see it coming. Alright, sure. Take one. I should have cast the Vault, because they're definitely playing a good spell here. Yeah, they just cleared the way. Actually, you know what? Preacher's slow as shit. I don't care about Preacher. That's fine. Coil and Catch. Just draw 3 lands.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Draw Overlord of the Mistmoors. Man, alright, sure. This one Overlord's getting a workout. Not quite the plan A, but pretty good here, I think. Archive, land. So yeah. This blocks the board pretty well, buys some time. And clearly we got nothing going on yet, so you got a lot to do. Alright, I'm gonna block both. They have removal. They want to use or spend their turn casting a removal spell. We don't really care. So this card's good. Yeah, this is a pretty solid Magic card. There's Unholy Annex. Sure. We draw Omniscience. That's a start. That is definitely a start. So we're gonna passage. Oh, we only have one basic left? Yikes! Woo!
Whoops. Whoopsie.
That would have been super embarrassing. Here's Vault. Let's say go. So we have No More Lies and Vault discarding Omniscience. I mean, all we ever draw is lands, so I'm just gonna no moralize this, make them pay for it, because like I don't think this mess is gonna matter anymore. This is never gonna die, so. Onlylands.com. Take one. Draw off Annex. Untap and draw. So now the problem here is that we drew the repair and recharge. We have actual nothing to do with Omniscience yet. Like stone nothing. So we need like a card draw or a Skull Shift or something. Do we just put the Omniscience into play? Is it safer? Is Omniscience safer in play? Or is it safer in our hand? They could have Duress, more bats. They could have like Get Lost or something. I think it's safer in play. I think I agree. All right. Archive. Top cards are working on. All right. Yeah, I mean. I like how they might scoop here.
Why won't you die?
All right, so they go. I don't think they have Get Lost. Most of these like black demon decks are like mostly just black. They might have like a sideboard, you know, sideboard destroy evil and stuff like that. But all right, so we're drawing live. They do know I only draw lands. They are very aware of that. All right, so I guess they knew I had this, right? So whatever. But all right, so we hit Dispersal. Okay. Dispersal our Archaeologist. Surveil 2. And let's guess again. Scroll Shift. Okay. We ain't there yet, but we're trying. Scroll Shifts. Draw a card. It's Repair Recharge.
A brilliant player can get a strong hand cracked, go on tilt, and lose his mind along with every single chip in front of him.
I guess we're still going. We're still going. We have Archaeologist in the graveyard. All right. Let's repair and recharge our Archie. Oh, never mind. It's not Creature. I get a Vault back. All right, sure. Get back Vault. I have Vault in play, too. Yeah, I think we're okay here. Let's Vault. Another Omniscience. Okay. Let's Vault again. Beza draws 2. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, I can't get back Beza, though, so, all right. Discard this. Dispersal. All right. We found a Dragonstorm. That's like, huge, so. Archaeologist. Dragonstorm. Dragonstorm. The Annex sounds pretty annoying, yeah. Oracle. All right, now we're getting there. All right, I think we're good now, folks. So now I get to Meringue. Well, Meringue, we're gonna cast the Meringue for 0. We're gonna bounce Archaeologist, and the Dragonstorm. Then we are going to, let's see, we have 17 cards. We're gonna cast Dragonstorm. And there's a Fountain Port. Discard Flood Farm Purge. Play Archaeologist. Okay, there we go. Second Dragonstorm. And just looking for more meringues. Okay. We're at 10 cards in deck. Need to be aware of that. Oracle can start shuffling things back. So we want to Oracle for 0. And shuffle in 4 target cards, or shuffle in Meringue, Scroll Shift, Dispersal. It doesn't really matter that much. Shuffle those in. We're going to cast Meringue River Regent. We're going to bounce Meringue River Regent and Oracle of Tragedy. And now we're at the point where the game is over. So we just get to keep casting Oracle. Once you have 2 meringues, you're looping. You're casting your spells indefinitely, and we're gonna bounce their entire board, and we'll have infinite stuff going on. Shuffle in, yeah, the game. So the game's over. So that would take another another few minutes or whatever. But our opponent wisely recognizes that the game is over. So, so they're gonna have some more hate stuff post war, like discard, possible graveyard hate. They are playing white. They could have like Rest in peace, Get Lost. So we got to make sure we're equipped for a post-board game. I think that Overlords are coming in. Voice of Victory, not as important. I think Vault gets a lot worse post-board. I'm going to shave it Omniscience. I'm not an Omniscience master, so this is not like, going to be insane sideboarding. I'm somewhat interested in Temporary Lockdown. It gets their bats, it gets hate pieces, and then it also can get the demons. And then Beza, Dispersal, Oracle, Dragonstorm, No More Lies. Alexa, play I'm the Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. Duh.
Yeah.
I think we're here. I'm going to go here. Could have just banned Omniscience in the first place. All right, so you have Archive, Cavern of Souls. All you ever do is draw lands, right? So we're just going to keep this. Without Vault, you'll Flood. I mean, Vault is like, it's very combo-y, and I expect this game to get really messy. This is really annoying. Discard spells, Graveyard Hate, and be more of an Overlord game and an Omniscience game. So let's cut the purely combo card. That being said, we need to draw lands. I'm going to ship this. It sucks, but... Okay. And there's Deep Cavern Bat, sure. So, probably Lockdown, I think, is the take here. Yes, this card rotates, but there are other ways to return Omniscience. Yuna is one of them. You could possibly build like a Bant Yuna Omniscience deck. They take the Overlord, interestingly, and we draw a Dragonstorm. That was a phenomenal draw. Like, really, really good. So, his name's Dragon, I guess. I think it's Avatar. I don't think it really matters, but... So it's Dragonstorm. And we'll dump the Omniscience. If they have a Graveyard Hate piece, whatever, we have Overlord and Lockdown, so... Love tucking the Dragonstorms under the Lockdown, too. They just have Preacher. The Preacher Man. Preacher Man says it's the end of days. I kind of want to just scroll shift this. And find more lands. I'm going to do it now so they can't kill it response, so sure. Just scroll shift. Dragonstorm, draw No More Lies, draw 2, we found land. Discard one of these extra Archaeologists, and just say go. Preacher draw. Chad's talking about making your opponent play it out. I mean, if you want to do that, you're more than welcome to. The thing that, like, I think people think that, like, people see me get a little annoyed when I have to play it out in stream because, like, it's just very time consuming, but, like, most combo players really enjoy doing their combo. So, like, if you're like Salt, make them do it. Like, they kind of like doing it. So I don't know if you're ever like you're accomplishing your task a lot of the time, but all right. So here's a land. Lockdown is like okay. I think we just play. I think we play Overlord. Yeah, actually, I like Overlord this turn and then Lockdown No More Lies next turn. I think. Just like get in the way. Make some stuff, make some junk, it's a distraction. So go. Shoot the Sheriff on a Moth, you got it. Alright, so take 2. Preacher of Schism is not very good against these combo decks. It is a very slow clock. There's an Annex, sure. Draw a card, they have a demon in play. So, we could also just dig for the, the reanimation spell. Yeah, I'm just like, yes, Archaeologist. Just start there. Here's Archaeologist. Top 3 cards. We find it. Okay, that is a bingo. Okay. And now we have free No More Lies to defend the Omniscience. I'm just gonna play Lance again. I think we're like all rolled up now. We're face up rolled up, but we are all rolled up. So say go. No more lies to defend. Here's a Soul Guide Lantern. I can't counter that one. All right, that's fair. Very fair. Very fair. Good sport. So goodbye Omniscience. And they're gonna attack. All right. I mean, like I said, this is going to be... The post-board games are messy. That's where your overlords are really good. So, I think you're probably in line for a lockdown next turn. All right, so we go to 8. Draw Oracle of Tragedy. We play a land. Yeah, we're just going to cast Lockdown. I guess I will attack for 2 first. Overlord's coming in. Counterspell to kind of defend... If they have a way to destroy Lockdown, they will get back Archaeologist and Dragonstorm. Lock it up. I guess if they kill it in response, we won't, but draw off the Lantern, sure. And lock it up.
They have a warrant for your arrest. You're going to jail.
So they can just unlock the chamber. I'm just gonna play Archaeologist here, I think. Like, if we leave the counterspell, they can just, like, unlock chamber or whatever else. So here's Archaeologist. We find another Omniscience. Pretty cool. Alright. Let's say go. They have to... We have the threat of the combo again. We also just have Overlord, Counterspell, Meringue. Here's Rest in Peace. Sure. So, haters. You know, it's fine. Totally fine.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
What you can do is you can just keep casting Overlords. Gonna take that here. So we're gonna have 2 Overlords in play next turn. If we draw a land, we can hardcast Overlord.
Spawn more Overlords.
Okay, there's a 6/6. They drain. We untap. Now we're just gonna Meringue, right? So yeah, so we didn't draw a land, but we're gonna Meringue anyway. So hardcast Meringue, and this is why Meringue is so much better than that shitty battle card, because like it's just a good Magic card. So bounce token, bounce Preacher. They got to beat Meringue and Overlord in play. All right, good luck. Most certainly not. Like, and whatever. Shoot the Sheriff. You got more Shoot the Sheriffs? I got plenty of big idiots here. No shortage. And a Shield. That is good against us. That's a fair one. We actually don't really have many ways to remove that, so that one's pretty good. Sure. So we're at 4. I think we're dead. I think they got us. I think this is gonna be enough. We can hardcast an Overlord, but they're 22. We can't really attack. Yeah. So it might be Get Lost for game 3. Unlock the room. Hey, we died. We died to this and this. All right, they got us. All right, GG. All right, so yeah, they got us. A lot of hate. So, do you want more lockdowns, or do you want lockdown? Is actually pretty good against them. Actually, hitting the demon and all the hate pieces is pretty nice. Basic repair recharge. I think that, again, I want to shave down as much as the combo much of the combo stuff as possible. Are we interested in negate against them? I kind of am. I'm just going to play. Archaeologist. Let's see. I think 3 Omniscience is fine. Lockdown, Dispersal, Scroll, Shift. Shift is great with the Overlords, so shave an Archaeologist for negate. And Dispersal's fine. I think this is... I don't think I want to get lost. I think it's good. Just got word from Nicole that my son was very concerned that the dinosaur come to the store with them. They're in South Carolina. So they had to buckle up the dinosaur, and dinosaur's coming too. So dinosaur's going to the store as well. On the play. And yeah, it's fine. We can keep this. You gotta have a friend. You gotta have a buddy. You gotta go shopping with a buddy. So unfortunately, I've drawn a really combo-y hand. I can't bottom this, though. I'm just gonna keep it. Safety first, yep. Duress, 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 duress!
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god! Who do you think you are? I am!
Thanks for your help, opponent. I appreciate the support. Discard Omniscience, thank you. Archaeologist. Reveal some stuff. Get back lockdown. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, play your rest in peace. Go ahead, play it. Sure, that's fine.
Poor predictable Bart. Always takes rock.
Alright, so now do we lock down or we just hold this? Hit the rest in peace of my archaeologist. We just wait, right? Our hand's pretty bad, unfortunately, but Creature of the Schism. Archive. Another lockdown. Alright, sure. We're gonna do this. Got time. Are we? We are pretty landy, unfortunately, but how much worse would Rest in Peace be if it returned the cards when it left the field? Infinitely worse. The fact that it's a Tormod script in addition to being Rest in Peace is like one of the most important parts of the card. So, all right, draw a card. Any topping lockdown was wrong there, honestly. Oh, could I have pain to avoid that? Yeah, I could have. That's just me not paying attention.
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie.
Sure. Take some damage. And a Cecil Dark Knight. And a Quasi Revenant. This game is getting a little embarrassing here. Draw with Annex. 15, 14. There's a Dragonstorm. Would I rather have Dragonstorm under lockdown or in... yeah, we're shooting against lockdown. Guess lockdown, guess Dragonstorm. Lock all that stuff up. Here's Dragonstorm. Another lockdown? Jeez. Not the best draws. That's not good. Discard No More Lies. Play Attic our way. Say go. Demolition Fields. Draw their card. We got a 9. They play Shoulder. Man, they've had a pretty good draw this game. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty good draw. All right. I guess that's game. It's fine. It's cool. I think that I'd want some regular sweepers, not just like lockdowns in this deck. On the play. Alright, so game 1, we're more combos. This is fine. We can keep this. I still think Collector's Vault's a pretty bad card. Keep that land. We got Wastewood Verge. Vault, come on down. We have no card we want to discard yet, so. Blooming Marsh. Tear Asunder. Damn, that is something. All right, tear asunder my Collector's Vault. Now he drew Omniscience, which is great. So discard Omniscience. Play Archive. Archive reveals No More Lies. Ship it. We're just looking for the combo. So, damn, that is something. We got Dispersal, Scroll Shift. A lot of good looks here. Lumbering World Wagon. It's a good card. It's one of those cards that's like Pretty damn good card, but wasn't great in the old metagame. We draw Omniscience, sure. So we're just gonna play a land. I think the goal here is just like scroll shift Dragonstorm and then dispersal whatever they play. Land 5. Are they spawning overlords? Or are they there's no beans. Sentinel of a Nameless City. That is a card that is possibly capable of crewing this if the map works out. We could just dispersal sorcery speeds. They can't crew. So we could like dispersal for the full cost here. I would deny a World Wagon attack and a map. And make this go again. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. I think it's worth it. So, just going to bounce this.
Get off my plane.
Bin 2 shitters. No map, no crew. Just a solid time walk. And we draw a Meringue River Regent. So let's just start out by scroll shifting. Draw some cards. No invasion, what's the win con? You just do a bunch of dragon stuff. Overlord. Overlord, Overlord, Overlord. Let's discard additional Omniscience. We can play Vault or we can Archive. I think I just want to Archive. Dispersal again. Dispersals, yeah, it's not. We would draw them next turn. So, all right. Here's a 6/6 demon. Might just be hard casting Meringue next turn. Honestly, just bounce the demon, bounce the World Wagon. They tie for 6 and bounce Dragonstorm, which is pretty gas too. Another Meringue, sure, yeah. So this is fine. Cast Meringue, bounce token, bounce World Wagon. Buy a ton of time. And then we're just looking for our reanimation spell for our Omniscience, which we'll hopefully find in a reasonable time frame here. They're going to Maelstrom Pulse the Meringue. That card is legal. And play a World Wagon. All right, so we're clear for takeoff here. We have 3 looks at a Reanimator. Could have held the Omniscience if we're scared of a second disenchant. That's reasonable. I think that pre-board that shouldn't have that many disenchants in their deck, but all right, so here we go. Dragonstorm. It's Roiland. Not ideal. All right, discard this. This card's so bad. I was gonna play a Lance and go. We'll just end step Coil and Catch. They can attack for like 10 this turn, in theory. I'm a pretty big fan of Lumbering World Wagon, I'm not gonna lie. Here's a Demon Wall. Here's a Sentinel. And now they unlock the Room Crew attack. This is 9 and 11 damage. Can we just find our card? We're like about to be halfway through our deck. Can we just find our stupid reanimation spell? I didn't bottom one, right? No, it was a previous game. Alright. I mean... Coil and Catch, here we go. I should look for a far dispersal, that was stupid. Still no reanimation spell. Still no reanimation spell.
Where are they?
I can Vault to look for it. That's my last chance. I could also Beza and Overlord and buy time that way. I think that that's better. We Beza and Overlord will be at 7 with four blockers in play. Damn, man. Just about halfway through the deck. Well, I draw a card, too. I play Land, Overlord, Beza. I do not, but that's fine. Don't do that one first. That would be silly. Don't do that.
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie.
Here's our... I got a treasure, too, actually. That's kind of gas. And then we'll Overlord. Sorry, 5 blockers, not 4 blockers. I can't even do math. So we're at 7 with a pretty awesome board. And then next turn we can have the ability to sift to look for the thing. So here's a Mosswood. These mid-range decks should be good matchups for Omniscience. Like, I think that the mid-range deck matchups will be lost in deck building, not in gameplay a lot of the time. I don't love some of the choices in this. Oh my god, if they should have 3 more cut downs. If they go cut down, kill me, that would be awesome. Here's a map. It's a deep cavern bat, so the wall can attack now. But they can't crew the world wagon. Kind of weird because, like, this is a deck with a lot of 3-power creatures, and the wagon crews for 4. I question the inclusion of the wagon in this deck. We could just cast Omniscience. You are not wrong. Should have kept it in hand, maybe, you know? Alright, so no trample, no trample. And we're going to block and block. Go fishies! 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can draw Omniscience, or we can draw, or the Reanimate. We're going to map again, sure. Alright, here we go, folks. That's more looks. So the thing costs 5. We have, so if I'm a Rang, I have 6 left over. What sees more cards? Meringue or Archaeologist plus Vault? Does that work? Archaeologist. So we have Archaeologist and Vault. 1, 2, 3. It's only 4. So this sees 4 cards. Yeah, let's Archaeologist first. We also Dragon Storm too, that's right. So Scroll Shift is also alright. I mean, it's a lot of looks. Maybe one day. Here are 3 more cards. Omniscience.
Where are we?
This is preposterous. Okay. So we can Oracle Loot and just try and produce block. This is ridiculous. All right. Yeah, I guess Oracle Loot it is. We're running a little poor here. Yeah, of course.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
And now it's in our hand to get Deep Cavern batted. Oh my god, man, this is ridiculous. All right. Discard No More Lies. No. I think that this has a chance of interacting next turn, whereas this card is, yeah, alright. I mean, I imagine we're dead here. They have a 4/4 Menace in play, so, yeah, they just kill one thing. And then, I can't crew an attack. They have this thing, though. I should have cast this, because they have the creature lands. They're going to cast a Stormbrood. Should have blinked Archaeologist over Dragonstorm. Why? Oh, it's 4 cards. Oh, you're right. You're right. Did I punt? Oh, no.
I'm tired of the clown show. Tired of it.
You're right. You're right. So I thought of blinking Dragonstorm as draw seeing 3 cards, and I was like, oh, that's 3 cards. This is 3 cards. This is actually seeing 4 cards. We would have won. Yep. Okay. Listen, that's on me.
That's it. I'm going to
That's on
Clown
me.
College.
Should have blinked the Archaeologist. Would have hit this and would have won the game. All right. Yeah. That's my bad. Bosswood. Crew attack. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay. That's on me. That's a punt. We got unlucky, but you can't complain about getting unlucky if you didn't maximize your outs. We did not maximize our outs, and therefore we lost. So, all right. Was I dead? Yeah, definitely. We have 2 damage from the Annex. This is Menace. So yeah, we were 100% dead. Okay, so now, similar to the last match, we're going to shave down on the combo and go pretty heavy on the Overlords. Yeah, it should be pretty similar overall. The lockdowns, they can't have Rest in Peace, so the lockdowns aren't as exciting. They're still, like, fine. I think I like 2 of them, I think. I'm going to cut the Oracle. I think I want to get Lost or 2 against them also. And then we're going to go down to, like, 3 repairs and 3 omniscience, I think. Let's try this. All right, on the play. Less pilot error, please. That's hard to play. Scryland Archaeologist Overlord. What's up, Vlad? Opponent's a tank. Yes, that game was 100% a win. Like, just like straight through it. Could have gone one card deeper, and the one card deeper was the reanimation spell, and they were totally tapped out. So, what's up, Brew? Thanks for the sub. Appreciate that. Remember, folks, if you like the show, like what I'm doing here, want to support me, what I do, support myself and my family. This is my job. Best way you can do that is hit the subscribe button on Twitch. If you got that Twitch Prime, those Bezo bucks here. Jeff Bezos does not need any more money, so ship those over here. We're $5 a month. And if you do subscribe, you are a pile driver. You get a lot of perks, folks. You get to join the Discord. We have to do free events every all the time, basically. We got draft night, poker night, all really fun. Dixonator, you got reset. Thanks so much, and Kerchank. And yeah, appreciate your support. So thanks for being awesome. You're all great. Going tomorrow to championship. Boros tokens, or is it with no VV? Why no VVs? Is that a budget concern? All right, lockdown or Dragonstorm. Already have a lockdown. Let's take the Dragonstorm. Don't pay for Jeff Bezos' next wedding. Correct. Yes. Instead, put food in my kid's mouth. How's Cassie gonna afford a dinosaur to go to the store with? Huh? They're gonna Storm Brood, kill my O3. You got it, friend. We draw Mistrise Village. That's a stinker. Let's Dragonstorm. Draw. I guess just discard this. I can afford to discard a land, I suppose. Okay. Here's yeah. Sure. So we're just gonna Overlord, I think, and just start our fair game plan. Might just main phase Coil and Catch and make a land drop next turn. We'll see. We do have half the combo, so here's Sentinel. Do you think his deck comes back if a 5-mana reanimation spells get printed? Yuna can return Omniscience, so there already is a 5-mana effect like that in Standard. I think we just attack, honestly. Just get in here. Yeah, attack, play a land, say go, and then we're going to end step Meringue. So we're threatening for a combo. We can draw Omniscience. But yeah, some sort of Yuna, play a few Overlords, play the Omniscience combo also deck could certainly be a thing. Probably 10 new brews. 10 new brews coming up, folks. Set review, 10 new brews. Edge of Eternities is almost here. All right, we got Bronze and Mythic starting. Lots of cool things happening, so. Where's 10 new brews? Here it is. Boom! Wednesday, July 23rd, 2 p.m. 10 new brews. Be there, or be a robot thing. Something.
We have technology.
All right, they're going to attack with their Sentinel. That's fun. Make a map. Do I think Mono Green Landfall is a tier 1 deck? No. They're going to Maelstrom Pulse my insects? All right, you got them. They're dead. It's fine. End step Annex. All right, so they have 2 mana up. So even if we do find Omniscience, they could possibly kill it in response. But we have some instances we can cast. So you can get Omniscience in play and start by just casting Meringue. And then if they have a kill spell for it, we can cast it instant. I guess we're going to cast Blaze right now, but whatever. So, get a Plains. Cast Coil and Catch. Cast Coil and Catch. Cast Coil and Catch. BV Cauldron after Voldaren rotation? Yeah, you just find some other way to do some cool stuff. They're going to tear us under the Overlord? That is preposterous. So if they could have defended against Omni combo, and if I had an Omni, I would just kill them, but I didn't draw an Omni. But we can bring back an Overlord. We just cast it, right? We have no more lies. Should double lockdown, I think. All right. Well, we didn't hit. We draw, but now we have Overlord and no more lies, which is pretty sweet. So we have scroll shifts for it later too. All right, so they go. All right. Attack with Sentinel. It's pretty tempting to double block here. They might just unlock this room. We have Meringue for that. Let me just take it. Best case scenario is they unlock the room. If they cast a spell, we can just counter it. So, pretty good on both sides of the ball here. Oh, yeah. Love to see that. Alright, so, give me a dragon. A dragoon. Ship that. Ship this. Ship the attack. You're at 6. Your turn. The old scroll shift here. They got a lot of cards in their hand, but here's a go for the throat, sure. And they're at 6 life points. Wow. Alright, so they animate the thing. And they say, yeah. They did exile the Overlord, not, exile it, not, put it in the graveyard. I know they had to or they were dead. I was just like, they could have had like a removal spell or like something else. Like that's the best they can do. We're in pretty good shape. We could just scroll shit to Overlord here, probably, right? Just like attack. Do it at sorcerer speed in case they have a disenchant. Maybe draw land too, that'd be kind of nice. Oh yeah! And now we can. We want to leave no more lies up, but watch Dragonstorm. What's up, Dub? Like Shuffle Up and Play? It was a lot of fun. Yeah, Shuffle Up and Play is the best. Prof's the best. Jerry and Jesse are great. Great show. If you missed it, folks, I was on Shuffle Up and Play. Me playing banned standard decks against old school modern decks. Great episode. Lots of fun. Here is a Tear Asunder. Sure. So, currently have lethal. 4 little moths. They're going to map. Sure. Looking pretty good for no more lies here.
You didn't say the magic word.
Go combo deck! Alright, game 3. You're close comboing that game. So you want the trigger on the Doot-and-Doos? Alright, not great, but we can keep. We have Dragonstorm and Archaeologist for a 2. Why is there Omniscience in the board? Because I boarded 1 out. Alright, tap land. We draw the Repair Recharge. Okay. The key factor of these Omniscience deck is they become a mid-range deck post-board. You board out some of the combo, and you put yourself in a spot where they have to deal with other stuff, and you can combo later. So we're going to Dragonstorm or we're going to Archaeologist first. We don't have a card we want to discard yet, so. Archaeologist reveals a window card. Omniscience is in the freaking window.
Now this is pod racing.
All right. Do they have any graveyard hate? They have an Unholy Annex. Okay. So now we're going to Roiling Dragonstorm. And we're going to see if we can't find some lands here. We draw No More Lies, Seachrome Coast. I would like to discard, I think, Beza. Play Seachrome Coast, just say go. Next turn is No More Lies, probably. Here's Sentinel of a Nameless City. Alright, I mean, Sweet. Map it, bop it, twist it, no problem. Top card is Scavenging Ooze. That's fine. We can no-moralize it, so... play Coast and say go. I think we're all good here, folks. They cast Scavenging Ooze. Even if they play a land, they can pay for the no-moralize, but they can't afford to actually use the Scavenging Ooze. So... I think we're good here. And then once Omni's in play, our hand is perfectly suited for Omniscience, so... Make it map. Just gonna leave your Archaeologist in play for Scroll Shift, I guess. Land Scavenging Ooze.
No, you can't. Don't even try.
The land could have attacked. It's pretty risky, though, right? If I had a way to, like, remove it. But you're right. That might have been the play, actually. That might be the play that plays around the most things. So, all right. So, here we go. Repair and recharge Omniscience. Alright, so let's cast Meringue. Let's Scroll Shift first. Sure, doesn't really matter what we do, I don't think, at this point, so... Dragon Storm, draw some cards. Yeah, now we have double Meringue, too, so... play Archaeologist. And, yeah, whatever, return this. Cast this here. Play Meringue. Meringue's going to return, let's return their stuff, honestly, whatever. We're basically at that point already. Play Dragon Storm. Discard a land. Play Dragon Storm.
That's it. I'm going to Clown College.
Can't play for free, please. Here's Meringue. Bounce this and this. And now we're just gonna play until we have a two copies of No More Lies or a Negate or whatever in our hand. And that's the win condition, folks. The battle is not necessary. You don't need that card to win. Scroll Shift Meringue. And Meringue will bounce other Meringue and whatever, Archaeologist. And play a thingy. So yeah, so eventually we're going to end up with a board of 10,000 power in play, a couple counter spells in our hand, and be good to go. We have 19 cards left. And we're going to draw some cards, discard this. Just gonna play another Meringue. Bounce, I don't know, whatever. It doesn't freaking matter at this point. Kind of doesn't matter what we do, we're just, you know, keeping an eye out for the rope, basically. Me and Nicole met the voice of Jubilee at Comic-Con, but it was like $40 getting signed, so we didn't really do that, but... what are we at? 17 cards. Where are my counterspells at? I didn't put the counterspells out, did I? Time Walk effect wouldn't be necessary, you know? Counterspells are good enough. Here's Get Lost. Did I board out the counterspells? No, they're still in there. Two no more or less. I did board out the 1/3, so I need to be aware of decking. So can't go that deep, but so let's just sure better. Jesus, man. All right, found and immortalized. Thank God. This is probably where I'm going to stop. So, man, we suck at this. Ought to be able to beat Duress plus... That's 5 cards. One more. Ought to be able to beat Duress plus the Wrath. All right, cool. That's great. All right, so 2 counter spells. And... This is fine. Whatever, sure. So... You pass turn. And discard Archaeologist. End turn. Choose cards to keep. 1, 2. That's a good UI. I like that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, this is your win condition. You say go with this. And if they can beat this, more power to them, you know? The only worst case scenario I can imagine in this would be land, duress, deadly cover up. We have that covered. Couldn't think of any other. That's actually a pretty funny one. That's hilarious. Outrageous robbery, X is 3, and I have 3 cards in my deck. But it's not gonna work, but it's still pretty funny. So GG. They're also discarding the hand size. Alright, sweet. So we went 2-1. I think with better play that could have been a 3-0. I'm not gonna lie, Omni seems pretty good. This might be a good choice for the qualifier this weekend. And a good choice for, like, you know, it's a short period until the new set comes out. And things rotate. Like, this card, like, I don't think this list is very good. I think Collector's Vault is absolute garbage.
Still a piece of garbage.
But because Omni's not a part of the metagame anymore, decks aren't really ready for it. And Omni is quite good against mid-range, like Mumbo Jumbo, whatever decks and control decks. And the flexibility here is quite powerful as well. This might be a sneaky dark horse choice for the qualifier. But yeah, I think with better deck building in play, it would have been an easy 3-0, I think. So that's cool stuff. So maybe I'll play this in the qualifier. I haven't decided yet. But you two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.